everyone, welcome back to Beauty by Trish, and today I am coming to you with my weekly favorites. I know, it's been forever, but I've missed doing them, and I've had a couple people say that they miss seeing them, so I thought I would just go ahead and get back into the habit of doing them again. Okay, let's start off my weekly favorites with foundation. I have been absolutely loving this MAC Pro Longwear. This is the Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I'm not going to ruin my review on this, but I will tell you that I love it. I really love it, and I really, really love it. So look forward to this coming week, a review on these foundations. That brings me to concealer. This past week, I have really been dedicated to using these two Better Skin concealers. I have one in light and one fair light. And I've got to tell you, if you have issues with lines and crepiness under your eyes, try these. They make your skin have such a smoother appearance under your eyes. They look great. They stay in place. It lasts all day. And it's drugstore affordable. So give these a try. I have been using my Kat Von D eyeshadow primer this week. I've got to tell you, this is one of my favorites. As far as drugstore, I love the Wet n Wild. But really, to get the best from that product, you have to put it on your bare eyelid. This Kat Von D does have a tint to it. And it also helps conceal, which I really, really need right in here. I can bring it down into here, and then I don't have to use as much concealer. My eyes appear so much smoother when I use this eye primer. I just really do enjoy it a lot. So the Kat Von D eye primer. To set my eye primer, and if I'm using the soft ochre on top of it or not, I've been using this e.l.f. tone correcting powder. I really like this powder. I've been using it. I had a little bit of self tan. It's almost gone now, but I was using this darker one. Let me get my little, this is the one in warm, and I've been using it when I have a tan. When I don't have a tan, I use the cool. So this is the cool if you are pale or have a lot of pink undertones in your skin, or if you are tan or have warm undertones, then this one. But I've been using this one a lot. I just swirl it around, and then I go over, and then after I get my concealer on, I bring it under, especially the yellow, right where I have the most issues with my bluish veins, and it just does the magic. And that's e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder. For my bronzer this week, I don't even know what made me grab this again, but I've been using it ever since I grabbed it at the beginning of the week, and that's the Rimmel Natural Bronzer. This is their waterproof bronzer in 22 Sun Bronze. And it's what I have on today, as per all week. And then for blushes, it's been between these two. You know, if I'm using a Rimmel bronzer, I need to use a MAC or Rebecca blush, right? The MAC Dainty has been on my cheeks so much this week. I have been using this, and I love it. It's just beautiful. Dainty by MAC. If I haven't had Dainty on my cheeks, then I have had Becca's Sweet Pea. This is just such a pretty, it's such an earthy fall color. I just love it. I have this on today, and I just love it. It's like an extension of your bronzer, but prettier. Did that sound good? For my highlight this week, I have either been using the Exotic Crystal Illuminating Loose Powder. This is amazing. And this is very age friendly. If you have fine lines and wrinkles, this is not going to accentuate them. Now, if you would go crazy with it, it probably would. But if you just take a really, like a microfiber, like a duo fiber brush, and you just gently sweep this on, it is just so pretty. And love it. It is just beautiful. I've enjoyed it. On days that I didn't want to really do a highlight, this was my go-to. I think I used it 5 times this week. Now, if you went similar, but you went a little more of a pink tone than a warm tone, the Bare Minerals Clear Radiance is beautiful. It is so similar, but it really is more of a pink. Sonia Kashuk. Yeah, but it shears out just as nicely. Beautiful. Setting sprays, I have been using my Urban Decay All Nighter, but I'll explain why. I had really enjoyed the Inglot 77. I'd had it for a long time and it finally did dry out. And I had heard so many people talking about this Maybelline Ice Studio. I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the blue. I meant to grab the black. I have them in all the colors. I have not tried all the colors yet. I think I've swatched, but I don't think I've tried all the colors. The colors are just absolutely beautiful. Look at that blue. The funniest things happen when I'm trying to film, seriously. But I'm not complaining because this is the first day I have been home all day without having to go to work or training, and I don't know how long. And it'll probably be the last day until after trial. Anyway, this is as creamy, if not more so, than Inglot 77. It is black, it is rich, it glides on, age-friendly, meaning with crepiness, wrinkles, and all that, you don't have to worry. It's just absolutely lovely. And do store your cream products upside down. I also, when I got the Maybelline, I also got some L'Oreal within a few weeks. And I do like this. I want to try it a little bit more. It doesn't dry as quickly. Now, I can just take black eyeshadow and go over it to set it, but sometimes I don't have time to do that step. And I know that I was letting lashes dry once, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and just, while my lashes, the glue's drying, I'll go ahead and do my concealer. And when I took my beauty blender up to do my concealer like I always do, it smeared. So I don't know if I had skipped a step. I don't know, but I like it. It's rich. It's very creamy also, but it just doesn't dry and set as quickly as the Maybelline. The past couple days I've been trying this Voluminous Superstar waterproof. It has the primer on one side and it has the mascara on the other. I have it on today and I do like it. Well, I put lashes on too, but I do like this. I'm going to try it, I think, the next couple days without the primer and see. Yeah. I like it. I like it. It doesn't like make my lashes straight. It doesn't keep them quite as curled, but I'm thinking that might be the primer part. So I'm going to try it without the primer, but I do like it. I have been making this cocktail. This is usually my primer. The Rocket Volume Express Mascara. It is amazing. I love it. It keeps your lashes so curled. They are on point, beautiful, perfection. 2 coats would be a very good look. I like my lashes to be a little more dramatic. And if you do, then try the Rocket Mascara. 2 coats. in 1 to 2 coats of this Jordana Best Lash Extreme. And people will think you have on false lashes. I have been asked if I have on false lashes. And all I had was 2 coats of this and 2 coats of this. And it was perfection. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Love it. For my bottom lashes, I have been using this. The telescopic. I don't care for it. Now, like today when I put my lashes on, I did use this as the, as the preacher that married my real lashes with my false lashes. And I love this for bottom lashes because it doesn't smear, it doesn't do anything like that. So I have been enjoying that this week, but this is about to leave, so I won't have long to enjoy it. Okay, for my eyeshadow, I've been all over the place. Excuse me, the Anastasia World Traveler. I have been loving this. I wish they would make this in a 50-gallon barrel. This is just the prettiest color ever in the world. I just love this color. It is amazing. Amazing. I love it. It is worth the price of this palette for that eyeshadow. Love it. Something else I've been enjoying this week, although it was a little bit of a frustration, I have been enjoying my fake Lorac Mega Pro palette. I wanted this so bad. I talked to the seller on eBay. He assured me that it was the real thing. He lied. But I've been using the palette and enjoying it. I know I would have enjoyed it more had it been the real thing, because the color payoff is not what it would have been if it was the original Lorac palette. But I've been having a little bit of fun with it. What are you going to do? I have been playing around with some different colors. I've been having a lot of fun with my BH palettes. I know you guys are thinking, you have some nice palettes and you're using the BH palette. I know, but I'm telling you, for the price you pay, they are really nice. They just redid a lot of their palettes. They reformulated them. I mean, look at these colors. If you travel, if you're starting in makeup artistry, I mean, really, this is the way to go. You can put them, just double them up like this. And I was going with the color blouse that I have on, kind of a, when I used to work at Lane Bryant, I forgot where I worked. When I used to work at Lane Bryant, they called that mallard blue for, I think, 2 seasons. Well, I didn't have anything like that in here. So what I did was, and you can see, I took my brush and I went in this green right here, and then I went in this blue, and I came out with something that was kind of passable for a mallard glue. See? And that's what I put on my eyes. So you can have a lot of fun with these palettes, and really, I'll show you here. Here's this light green, here's this irisy purple, here's this other green, and let's do this orange. Look at that. And they can be powdery, but most even higher end ones can be powdery. But I've gotten powdery from some higher end palettes that I've paid a lot more than, what are those 120 palettes? $15. The 88 ones are $11. Yeah, so, you know, it's just what you want. Some people, and there's nothing wrong with it, I can be that way about some things, like the name brand, and that's what matters. So you just have to know where you lay with it. Okay, something that I did get something else I got from eBay that I have been enjoying are these eyelashes. Now, I didn't like them the first couple of times I wore them just on myself. I mean, they're beautiful. But on me, the way my eye is right here, I just didn't care for them. And they are A21s. So what I started doing was similar to what I had done with some of these that I got from eBay a couple years ago, that have a thicker band. And I just didn't care for them. So I'm going to show you on one of these. Okay, so on something like this, with a thicker band, which it's like, I get aggravated with them. Not with these because they are on a form, but with these others you have to cut the little tail off like this. Okay, and then you should always measure your eye. And you can do this with any lash that you get that you don't like the full of. I need my little mirror. Okay, so is that where you want, let's say it goes further inward. Okay, say it goes into here. And you don't want that much of a lash on the inner part of your eye, for whatever reason. Instead of wasting that money, just personalize it. You can either cut a little bit of the band to make it the length you want it, or just go in and start thinning it out. Like if you're cutting hair, and I don't know how to do it and show you, just kind of go in and just start on the inside where you don't want all that. Just kind of go in and cut inwards like that. It's going to give it more of a natural cut. And if it's like too long, you don't mind the length, but you don't want the thickness, then that's how I would do it. Is just go in and cut like that until you have, that way you can make them even. See? And it's going to blend more in with your natural lashes. Now if they're too long and too much on the inner corner, then just cut off whatever, cut it off at an angle like this. Okay? And then cut. That was a sharp angle. And then go in and cut. I've been using this Ardell brush on, and it's much more of a clear base, and I really do like it. I think I like it the most because you don't have to wait as long as, say, this. It seems like it dries and gets tacky almost immediately, and you can just pop your lashes right on. And I love that. I think the only thing we have left to talk about are lips. I mean, that's really different than what I've been doing. On my nails, if you guys like this color, when I got these at clearance at Walgreens, the Sally Hansen Triple Shine, and this is in Reflection, I think. Yes, it is in Reflection. And lips, I've either been like one way or the other. The natural, the matte lip pen from e.l.f. I love this guy. I've been using it a lot this week. Obviously not what I'm using right now. Nope, what I'm using right now. Is Milani in Plum Rose number 17. That's what I have on right now. And I've also been using this little guy from Bite Cosmetics, Berry from Bite Cosmetics. Okay guys, that is it for this weekly favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a blessed day. Tell me down below something that you've enjoyed this week, whether it's new or old to you. Be good to each other, and I will talk to you in the next video.